Mentoring an apprentice, the importance of an apprenticeship mentor. Hello, and thanks for joining today. I'm Joshua Harold, the Deputy Director of Workforce Development for Aption. Aption has been providing software solutions to government agencies for the past 14 years. Most recently, we were awarded 2 contracts from the Department of Labor and the Office of Apprenticeship to build and grow IT apprenticeships throughout the country. We just completed registering a software developer apprenticeship and are currently recruiting prospective apprentices to work with us on our team at Aption. Mentorship defined. A mentorship is a personal development relationship that enables synergetic, purposeful interaction to reflect on experiences, make informed decisions, and act upon ideas generated. Without mentoring, there would be no Apple computers, and many of our great artists and industry leaders wouldn't be where they are today. Not everything can be learned from school, the internet, or the library. Sometimes the only way to advance is to learn directly from someone who knows, a mentor. Think about it this way: iron sharpens iron. Bob Proctor said, "A mentor is someone who sees more talent and ability within you than you see in yourself, and helps bring it out of you." Mentorships work. 71%. That's the percentage of Fortune 500 companies that have a corporate mentorship program. I think Steven Spielberg said it well when he said the delicate balance of mentoring someone is not creating them in your own image, but giving them the opportunity to create themselves. So the topics that we're going to cover today include understanding mentoring, which includes mentoring as a concept, principles of mentoring, and the uniqueness of mentoring an apprentice. We're going to cover the mentoring process, phases of mentoring, and the roles of a mentor. We're also going to talk about mentoring toolkits, which include matching questions, goal setting, SWOT analysis, and assessments. Understanding mentoring. A mentor plays a role in each of these 6 functions. M. A mentor manages the relationship. It's the mentor that sets the standard for the mentor-mentee relationship. It's important to set goals and objectives early. The mentor must work with the mentee to determine the specifics of the relationship. How often, and especially during this time, how will they meet? E. Encourages. An important role of the mentor is to encourage the mentee while still having them reflect on themselves to find their abilities and their deltas. N. Nurtures. In the UK, mentorship programs are based on 4 pillars: improving performance, career development, counseling, and sharing knowledge. In the US, mentorship programs also include an element of the mentor being a sponsor. As a sponsor, the mentor must nurture and assist in growing the relationship. It's helpful for the mentor to determine the mentee's skills and assist them in building on those skills. T. Teaches. The mentor is acting as the trainer often in the relationship. They are the skilled worker and are imparting their knowledge on the mentee or apprentice in our model. O. Offers mutual respect. The mentor must gain the respect of their apprentices, but in turn they must respect their apprentice. R. Responds to the mentee's needs. As the apprentice moves through the apprenticeship, the mentor must assist them in meeting their needs to be most effective. As the mentor in a workplace setting, they can show them the ropes. Principles of mentoring. There are 3 principles of mentorship: synergy, relationship, and uniqueness. Synergy. The mentorship relationship should be beneficial to both the mentee and the mentor. In a mentorship, the mentee is empowered to take responsibility for his or her own actions. Relationships. The relationship is built on the necessary skills. The partnership is power-free. No one is in charge. The focus is not to make the mentee dependent on their mentor, but to develop the mentee's individual critical thinking abilities. Effective mentors must be effective listeners. They must be encouraging, build trust, and be good communicators or bond builders. A mentee must go into the relationship knowing they need to be good listeners, be willing to take responsibility, not be scared to ask questions, be committed to the process, and have a willingness to learn. Uniqueness. Mentorships differ from coaching and counseling. There are several similar aspects of coaching and counseling and mentorship, but a mentorship may be considered a broader relationship. These differences can be found in the focus, the agenda, and the duration of the mentorship. The mentoring process. The mentoring process can be broken down to three aspects: the phases, the roles, and the staff of a mentorship. There are four phases of a mentorship: preparation, negotiation, enabling growth, and closure. In each phase, there are specific steps and strategies that lead to mentoring excellence. In addition, a mentor plays several different roles in the relationship. Let's first cover the four phases of a mentorship. The first phase is preparation. During the preparation phase, the mentor is responsible for beginning the relationship. They must initiate contact with their mentor. They should exchange background information even before they talk. That's an opportunity for the mentor to credential themselves as a skilled worker, but it also allows both the mentor and mentee to see what they may have in common. What connections can they build this relationship on? If the program has the ability to supply a team assessment, Strength Finders is an effective one offered by Gallup. 7 guiding mentorship principles that need to be addressed early include striving for mutual benefit, agreement on confidentiality, a commitment to honesty, agreement to listen and learn, a promise to build a strong working partnership, leading by example, and remaining flexible. Negotiating. This is when the standards and expectations are set. What are the goals of each of you? What do you expect from each other? This is also the time for the mentor to work with the mentee on creating SMART goals. The two should be setting the mutual ground rules. How often will they communicate? What is the best mode of communication? All of these must be documented, so creating a mentoring partnership agreement is advised. Enabling growth. This is the working stage of the mentorship relationship. This is where the mentor will have the most contact with their mentee. At this point, the mentor is supporting their mentee's learning and challenging their assumptions through one-on-one mentoring and mentor-led group. The mentor will need to practice active listening skills, asking open-ended questions that allow the mentee the opportunity to develop an answer for themselves. Offer reflective and growth activity sessions. There can be ups and downs to this phase, and therefore the mentor must be willing and able to re-engage their mentee if necessary. This is the coaching and counseling part of the program. Closure. This is the reflection stage. Together, the mentee and mentor take time to honestly assess the value of the partnership. They help each other to identify areas of growth and learning. This is when they can also take time to celebrate outcomes achieved. A great exercise is one where the mentor and the mentee return to the learning goals they established during the negotiation phase and see how many they accomplished. The pair should also take the time to articulate the evolution of the relationship and end on a positive note. In many cases, the mentoring relationship can evolve into a long-term professional friendship. Roles of a mentor. Mentors guide. They show the mentee the ropes and how they accomplish their skills. They are teachers. They assist the mentee in learning new skills, reinforcing the lessons of the apprentice is learning in their related instruction. They're motivators. They push the mentee to keep their eye on the prize. They serve as role models. The mentor must always exhibit professional behavior. It's not a simple do as I say, not as I do technique, but true modeling behavior is necessary. They're an advisor. The mentor must be honest with their mentee. They coach. This obviously goes hand in hand with the motivation and the teaching. They are referral agents. If the apprentice needs additional resources, the mentor should connect them to someone that can help. They are counselors. They must be an active listener, but always allowing the mentee to develop their own answers. The mentor must empower them. And they're door openers. Become a professional resource to your mentee. They strive to be in the career that you have mastered. Mentoring staff. As programs allow, an important resource is mentoring staff. These staff can set overall program goals and consistently maintain them. They can assist in the negotiating phase of the mentorship relationship. These staff are also the professionals that can identify the skilled workers at the company that possess the potential to become effective mentors. They can train those future mentors. And then from there, they can match the trained mentors with the right mentee to produce the most successful outcomes. Mentoring Toolkit. The mentoring program starts with matching the mentees to the right mentor. There are several resources available to assist with the matching, and even ones that can develop an entire mentorship program from beginning to end. Sponsors or organizations can also do these matches in-house. Every mentorship program needs to have a SMART goals activity. I imagine many of you are already using SMART goals with your customers, so this is nothing new to you. A SWOT analysis, which I also bet many of you are using, is a great way to do self-assessments and to assess programs that are already operating. Other assessments include the Clifton Strengths, Myers-Briggs, and the ONET My Next Move. All of these have value and can complement any program. There are also several mentoring guides that can assist with building your own program. When it comes to registered apprenticeship, mentorship is a requirement. To do it effectively, an apprenticeship sponsor, often an employer, must provide the resources to make it successful. That is where intermediaries like Aption can help. We train the sponsor's staff to become effective mentors and conduct the necessary planning and development to make the program work. If anyone's interested in partnering with a registered apprenticeship program or becoming a sponsor themselves, please contact us. Our email address is apprenticeship@aption.com. And please be sure to follow us on our social media platforms. Thank you for the time, and I hope to speak with some of you soon.